ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles and cousins, of course, and nanas and papas, or if you prefer, grandmothers and grandfathers, and baseball fans everywhere. Welcome to this edition of the Valley Baseball League video podcast. Hello, everyone. My name is Graham Knight, and it is day 33 of the Valley Baseball League's Rewind season. Yep, if you're just joining us, we are so glad to have you. We are taking a look back at a 2020 perspective on our 2019 season. And there are some great standout players. You've gotten a chance to meet many of them, either through our podcast or through the highlights from their games. Connor Norby is a big standout player. Doesn't look like you're going to hear his name tonight, in part because, well, if you haven't looked outside right now, regardless of what you see out there, it was raining back in 2019 and we had 3 rainouts. But there was still baseball to be had. And to help me tell you about all of it, you'll never guess who's here. Everybody say hi to Jordan.
Fans, good evening.
Yep, and you know Jordan doesn't travel alone because Aaron's here with him.
He faked me out. You've been going to me first, and so I was all ready to say hi, and then you went to Jordan.
Yeah, well, if you think I'm in control of this, you are so mistaken. If after 33 of these, you still think I'm in control of it, you are really in trouble. Anybody got a good bridge they want to sell? Write us at valleyleague@isomermedia.com, valleyleague@isomermedia.com. I will talk Aaron into the price you are asking. No, I'm kidding. Hey, just messing with you. I'm sorry. You guys are always picking on the hockey player. Anyway, Jordan, we did have some baseball. Talk to us. Set the stage for us, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we did have some good baseball tonight. And you know what? Me being one of the interns that we talked about in the last podcast, one thing that I've learned in college when I'm away from the Valley Baseball League, at least all my professors at JMU, they're literally all movie buffs. They love movies. And one thing they told me about movies and stories is that sometimes the best ones come in 3 parts, and that includes Lord of the Rings, Godfather, Back to the Future, Star Wars, prequel Star Wars. Not the last 3 Star Wars. We'll forget about those and hope that they just, they don't exist. At least I can pretend that. But getting back to baseball, the Valley Baseball League does have a great trilogy this season. We have come to you twice this year with matchups between the Staunton Braves and the Charlottesville Tom Sox, and we've been blown away. First time we saw an offensive showcase. The second time we saw a battle of pitching and defense. Fans, tonight it is the conclusion to the Staunton-Charlottesville trilogy that has really taken off this year. And guess what? More offense, as the Valley League has just come to have been known for this season. It is a fantastic game, and if this were to be a movie trilogy, it's arguably the greatest ending you could have asked for.
I just got to jump in on that. For a couple of times we were talking about the D word, and it started out as a doubleheader, and then, he likes the dinger, and then he did a really nice thing where he turned it to devastating, which I thought was really nice. Now he whips out the trilogy. I got to tell you, I got to give him a 10 for that. I think that's a great word for great use of the word trilogy. I don't know, Aaron, we should take off a couple points for trying to take the 9 episodes of Star Wars and turn it into a trilogy, but maybe if you divide by 3, I'm not sure. What do you give him for that?
I guess you can kind of say it's a multiple of 3, so we might be able to allow it. And then he was trying to get rid of some of them, so he was trying to condense it down.
Well,
it was a stretch. It was definitely a stretch. I will say that.
There's 3 trilogies. There's pre-Skywalker, good, Skywalker, good, post it, forget the Disney ones, forget they exist. That was the point I was making.
Yeah, may the third power be with you. How about that? Hey, so anyway, what that one didn't score too high. I'm not going to get a 10 for that one. Do you guys like my scorecard? Well, anyway, I won't go into how much they charge you for these scorecards. I paid a lot of money for this. So seriously, what else? Who are the standout players from our day 33 recap? Any other players stand out? Like maybe a pitcher of the day? Hitter maybe?
Yeah, so the pitcher of the day came from a different game. It was Percival Front Royal. And this game was just a really good combination for the Percival Cannons. We told you guys they've been on a run lately, winning a lot of games. They scored 8 runs in the first 4 innings, including a Bradley Rappel 3-run home run in the 4th. So they were what is it, firing on all cylinders? Is that what, can we go with that? Does that work as a pun or something of the sort?
I like it. I think it's a little bit more of a cliche.
Okay, cliche.
I do like it. I do like it. Jordan, how would you punch that up? How would you punch that up?
Well, if it's the Cannons, I think it's completely appropriate. I like
Here
what
it comes. Here it comes. You started this, Aaron. Go ahead, finish it. Come on, Jordan.
I know, we're teeing it up for you. What do the Cannons do?
Oh, you were teeing it up for me? I thought we were going back to Aaron.
No, this was your moment. I know you were going there.
The Cannons are roaring as always, Graham. We know this by now.
They definitely were roaring for 10 runs. They beat Front Royal 10-4. But I did say that I had the pitcher of the day, and that's because Percival did a really good job on the mound, holding Front Royal to just 4. Dawson Rabb, he plays out of Aquinas. He threw 2 shutout relief innings. He gave only 1 hit up and then struck out 1 batter. But he did a really good job holding Front Royal to just 4 runs.
Yeah, very nice. Well, always good to see the Cannons roar. You know what? I'm dying to see our little podcast here turn into a college drinking game. We've certainly given people the opportunity to, every time they say, you know, I don't even know what it would be. The Cannons roar. What's your Winchester one?
Oh, they royally win.
Yeah, the Royal. Yeah. Do you have one for each team? Let's just go around the league. So we got the Cannons roar, the Winchester royally win, Strasburg Express.
Express Lane. I don't know. I'm trying
That's not too bad. Choo choo. You know, it is a train. Aaron, can you top that one?
No.
All right. How about Front Royal? Do you have one for the Cardinals?
See, I don't want to say royally win either. And some of these I'm still working on. They'll just kind of come. Others come naturally.
All right. It's just off the cuff, man. It's just off the cuff. Don't put too much pressure.
There'll be a quiz in a few weeks, sir, and we'll have to figure out what all of them are. We'll have to rate which one has the best.
Fair enough. Very good. Yeah, get your JMU paper from the Hart School. I got to tell you, you know what? Sorry, but I got to give another shout out to the amazing interns that have come to help out the Valley from JMU. What shirt do you got? Your Cubby shirt on. You got any JMU stuff there, Jordan?
I've got a JMU. I'm kind of pointing at it. I have a JMU ball cap and a miniature foam finger in the back of my my set that I've made up here. So, there's I've worn some JMU stuff on the show too. It is, it's phenomenal the way they treat their students and the opportunities that they provide us too. So, the feeling is absolutely mutual. Without the university, I would have never heard of this opportunity, and I would have never pounced at it.
Yeah, well, just want to give a huge shout out to our interns from last year. We had Austin. He was amazing. He helped with all the live streams. He ended up falling in love with the Staunton Braves and just kind of got sucked into their whole season for a lot of good reasons. Michaela White, who's going off to be a professional volleyball player, was with us last year. She's back with us this year. Amazing video producer. She did the All-Star promo from last year, and she's helped us immensely with Instagram. We've got Tyler Hall, who's been amazing in terms of kind of project managing and helping coordinate getting the teases on Twitter and on Facebook and on the games on YouTube. We've got James, who's been amazing in terms of making all the graphics. Both Tyler and James have been amping up our graphic look. You got Tim. These guys are amazing. V, she's Victoria, but she likes V. She's helped us get organized. Allison, who usually helps out the Strasburg Express, who's helping out Strasburg and the Rockingham County League and us. Just amazing staff. And of course, you two. So just a huge shout out to everyone who's helped make this season happen. You see the 3 of us, but there's really a team of 10 of us at least that makes this happen every day. And so just a huge shout out to the quality of students and the quality of work that's really gone into bringing these Rewind games. Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. Going to wish you all perfect health. Going to wish you all a speedy return to the baseball diamond. And for Jordan, Aaron, and I, and the teams and the league, just want to say thank you for joining us. Come back tomorrow for day 34 of the 2020 Rewind season. Thanks again, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night, same time, same YouTube channel.
Good evening, Tom Sox fans and baseball fans everywhere. Welcome to Seaville Weekly Ballpark here in beautiful Charlottesville, Virginia. We have another beautiful night on hand for baseball as the Staunton Braves come in to visit the Charlottesville Tom Sox tonight. Definitely certainly a guy with some power. Now the runner's going. Friedman steps off, and they have him caught in between. He's rushing him back to second base. Now the throw to the shortstop. Coker runs him back to first. Now he turns and heads back to second. And Wale tosses back to second. Got a good game of pickle here. They're going to run him back to first. The tag. He dives in, and he's out at first base. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Showalter shakes off the catcher. Now he winds and pitches, and that one is lined into right field. Down, bouncing towards the corner. Richardson's going to hit the bag at first and keep on going. He's going to roll into second base with a double. A one-out double for Kamen Richardson. Francisco continues to lead this offense. A player from East Carolina who's done nothing but hit since he's got here. And he hits this one, a dribbler into the hole past short. Richardson's going to round third. He's going to score. Here's the throw. Cut off by the catcher. And Francisco rolls into second on the throw to home. Showalter looks back at second and comes with a 1-0. That's hit on the ground towards short. He scoops the backhand and then drops the ball. That's going to be an E6. The 2-1 pitch. Swung and hit hard into the hole in second base. And that's going to drive in another run as Thomas Francisco crosses home plate. See some tents out up on the hill in center. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He swings through it, misses the changeup, and he goes down on strikes. And there's 2 outs now for the Tom Sox. Getting some pretty weak swings from the last couple batters here. And now the 0-2 pitch from Friedman, a fastball that Brown swings at and misses. And 2 strikes out for Friedman in the inning. That's the third out. No runs, no hits. The 0-2 pitch to Coker, and he pokes that one just down the left field line past the diving third baseman. It's going to roll into the corner, and Coker's on his way to second. The ball gets tossed back into the infield, and he will find himself standing at second with a double. The 2-1 pitch to Richardson, and he hits another one into the hole between second and first. Luke Coker chugs around third. He's going to come in to score on the single by Kamen Richardson. And the Tom Sox jump up to a 3-0 lead. Friedman's 1-2 pitch is on the way. It's taken for strike 3 as that curveball drops right into the zone. And third straight strikeout for Friedman, the first out of this third inning. Runners at the corners. A ball and a strike to count. Here's Friedman's pitch to check. He swings and he hits that one high in the air. Kamen Richardson looking for it. He finds it. He moves under it, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out of the inning. Just 1 hit, no runs for the Staunton Braves in the top of the third. Trey McDyer takes his lead from second. Showalter glances back. Now he turns his attention to the plate. Here's the 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed by Amwali for strike 3. And now there's 2 down in the inning. And now the 1-2 pitch from Showalter, swung on and missed for a strike 3, and the first out of the inning here in the Tom Sox fourth.
Yeah, the top of the order for this Tom Sox team is pretty brutal to face.
Richardson's first pitch chopped on the ground to second base. Second baseman fields. He throws the first in time for the third out of the inning. No runs, just 1 base runner left on for the Tom Sox in the bottom fourth. Chip Moore singled in his first at bat in the third inning, hoping to do a little more damage here for the Staunton Braves, who are trailing in this one. And he hits that one hard towards left. Harwood's going to move toward the line, but he's going to pick it up on a bounce in left field. And another base hit for Chet Moore, and that'll move Cameron Roof to second base. Friedman's pitch, he squares the bunt. He knocks it down. It's a beautiful bunt down the third base line. It's picked up by the pitcher Friedman, but no play, so he just sticks it in his pocket. And the Staunton Braves have loaded the bases here with nobody out. Shortstop and second baseman playing back, hoping for a double play ball. And that's ball 4, and that's going to walk in a run for the Staunton Braves. So their first run of the evening comes courtesy of a walk to Ryan McCarty, and it's now 3-1.
Braves.
He has been much of the production for the Braves, and he's got a chance to do some damage here. The first pitch on the way to him, he hits it high in the air to center. Richardson seems to have a beat on it. The runner at third tags. The catch is made. The throw goes to third base as the run will score That's Chet Moore crossing the plate for Staunton. That'll make it a 3-2 score. And Burton is pitching to Colin Brophy, who hits that one into the hole between third and short. Coker knocks it down, but he doesn't have a play. And another run comes in to score. That's Ryan McCarty, who gives Staunton the 4-3 lead now. And we'll call that an infield single for Colin Brophy. So nowhere to put Ronald Brown here. Luke Burton's going to have to find a strike somewhere here in his arsenal, and here it is. But it's outside for ball 4, and he's going to walk in another run. Logan Worley comes across to make the score 5-3 now. Fifth inning. And now the 2-2 pitch on the way. It's grounded towards short, and it's knocked down by Luke Coker, but it rolls into center field. One run comes in. Ronald Brown holds at third base. And a base hit into center field by the number 9 hitter, Chet Moore, drives in yet another run. And the count goes to, the score goes 7-3 in favor of Staunton. Kent Rooklyn. The first pitch to Rooklyn. The runner at first is going. The throw down to second. It's a good throw, and it's in time. In fact, the only 2 base runners to reach for the Tom Sox since that second inning were both hit by pitches. And this one's hit by Holinka and drops into left field between the left and center fielders, and he's got a base hit here with 2 outs. And Justin Showalter having a good night after a bumpy start. And his first pitch to Walker and Wally is skied towards center field. Colin Brophy makes his way over, but he's called off by the left fielder, Chet Moore, who drops the ball. It rolls away from him towards center field, allowing Holinka to come all the way around to score from first base. The windup, the 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and that's the 3rd strikeout for Josh Simon tonight. The 1-2 pitch to Warner. He takes a pitch outside for a contested strike 3. And he swings and misses at that one, and he goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. And the first pitch on the way to Holinka is hit hard toward right. The right fielder, Worley's drifting back. He finds his way under it, and he makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, just a walk for the Tom Sox. He comes set, glances back at the runner. Now the pitch, it's grounded towards second. It's going to be scooped up by McDyer. He tosses to first in plenty of time for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs for Staunton that inning. 1 hit. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th. The score still the Staunton Braves 7, the Charlottesville Tom Sox 4. Josh Simon, a modest lead at first base. Pastor throws the 1-2 pitch. Coker swings right through it for strike 3. And that's going to end the 8th inning here. No hits, no runs for the Tom Sox. They leave a base runner stranded. We're going to go to the 9th inning. The Tom Sox trailing the Staunton Braves in this one by a score of 7-4. The 3-2 pitch drifts inside, and he's walked Logan Worley, and that'll put runners at first and second. The 2-1 pitch from Burton. That one's hit on the ground, and it's going to get through the hole in third past the diving Luke Coker. McCarty will round third, and he'll come in to score. And he'll stretch that Staunton lead out just a little bit more. A base hit for Colin Brophy and an RBI scores Ryan McCarty. Pastor's been absolutely dealing since coming into this game for Staunton. It's been most impressive. But this pitch finds too much of the plate, and Kirby McMullen drives it into the left field for a leadoff single. And the Tom Sox are in business in the bottom of the 9th. The 1-1 pitch to Richardson. He swings and he lines that one into center field for a base hit. McMullen's going to stop at second base. And then the center fielder drops the ball, and Kirby McMullen sees him drop the ball in center field and alertly moves to third base on the hit. McMullen initially stopped at second base. And that one's grounded past the first baseman, Czech, who dives. And McMullen's going to score. Richardson's going to move into third. And runners remain at the corners. A run here makes it 8-5. Staunton's still in the lead. Now there's a 1-1 count. The pitcher 2 walk. He hits it hard towards the gap. It's deep. The right fielder's going back. It's over his head. It's going to bounce off the fence. 1 run scores. Thomas comes around. He's going to score, and right on his heel is McDyer. 3-run score, and Wale clears the bases with a scorching double, and we have a tie game here in the bottom of the ninth as the Tom Sox have come all the way back to tie it up. The ball got over the right fielder Worley's head in no time. Took one bounce off the fence, and with some of the faster Tom Sox on the bases out there, 3 runs scored with ease without even a throw to the plate. And the best news now is that Walker and Wally is the winning run at second base with just 1 out, and Dan Harwood getting ready to hit here.
Looks like they intentionally walked Dan Harwood, so I believe we'll see Josh Simon.
That one's drilled to right field. It's going to drop in for a hit. Walker's rounding third. Here comes a throw to the plate. He slides. He's safe, and this one's over. Luke Coker is the hero tonight, and he is going to get mobbed at second base. His teammates crowding him around second base. And the Tom Sox have walked off here with an improbable ninth inning, come from behind victory, scoring 5 runs here in the bottom of the ninth, capped off by Luke Coker's heroic single that scores Walker and Wale. And your final score here tonight from Seaville Weekly Ballpark, believe it or not, it's the Tom Sox 9, the Staunton Braves 8. And as exciting as this is for the Tom Sox, it's got to be a crushing loss for the Staunton Braves.